I was quite rude about Mtech knives a couple of years ago. There was a lot to be rude about. I am told, however, that the quality has improved a lot, and I wanted a Sub-Hilt knife. And in the UK, unfortunately, there isn't a great deal of choice, so I bought this one. Nice box. I have actually opened this before, but we just thought I'd show this because I think this indicates actually how much better they're getting. Right, warning, blah, 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 and yes, it has actually got an extremely sharp edge, unlike a knife I bought that cost twice this much recently that I had to sharpen myself. So, nice box. Knife comes nicely bagged up. Silica gel, hold on, outer bag. And what I think is even better is actually in the sheath. It came in that bag. I think that indicates actually quite a good increase in the quality of Mtech knives. They're really properly well packed onto the knife itself. This slight sort of fingerprinty look is, well, I've been playing with it, but this again, this is the residue of an oil or wax that they actually put over the whole thing prior to sticking it in the box, which I think again indicates that it's actually pretty good quality. Decent sized sheath, nylon as usual, nice big belt loop, nice firm poppers, and big tab to open it with. And that's quite firm, and I've been playing with this a fair amount recently. What's this black nylon? I don't know if I track the dust. So, this is the blade. Nice, isn't it? Guess we've got to pick up a ruler. Blade, 9 inches, 22 centimetres. Handle, we said 6. So 15 inches overall. Can't tell you what the weight is because I forgot to weigh it. Yeah, that looks quite nice quality. This I do like as well. Yes, it is a US design. It's made, not surprisingly, in China, or handcrafted, sorry, in China. Stainless steel, don't know what sort. Handle is, I don't think it's actually wood. I think that is a plastic of some sort. And in one, there's another video, a couple of videos on this knife, and the fellow actually goes outside and starts throwing it and doing all sorts of things with it. And some of these scales actually start separating. So maybe the quality's not quite there yet. Fair old gap there. Little bit of a gap just along here, but again, nothing substantial. I'm going to be putting a little bit of glue down inside that gap just to make sure things stay on. But generally quite nice, nicely finished, no horrible angles to play with. I would take it outside and do a little bit of testing because I'm trying to get into doing more testing, but this is England, beginning of March. It's not raining at this very second, but it's been on and off all day. So no, I'm staying indoors, doing it there. Not a lot. Not a lot. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, not a lot I can do about the weather anyway. So, sharp out the box, as the box said. Flipping crikey, yes. Well, it was. Well, it could be anyway. Might need a little bit of sharpening, but when I was trying this, it was actually really quite sharp. Initially, I had been playing with it for a while though. Right, now, with the appropriate warning, what I know about knife fighting could be written under this postage stamp. Start talking about the Sub-Hilt knife. Probably designed in the 50s by Bob Lovelace, although some people say that he wasn't. He didn't, rather. It was designed so that this would make the weapon harder to lose. Apparently it also makes it easier to pull out when you've shoved it in something quite deep. Some people do think that this means that you can't do the reverse hold on it, which I think is that sort of. But I have to say, it seems actually quite firm that way around as well. Maybe throwing it around in your hand isn't quite as easy, I don't know. There's this great thing you can do as well called pulling the trigger, where you have the handle in your hand like this, and then just pulling the trigger. Yeah. Crossguard is solid, and the whole thing is pretty well solid. This is one piece of metal. There's no joins anywhere there. It's solid. As I said, the build quality, perhaps the scales might come off if you really thrash this knife, but I don't really think it's going to. It's 30 quid. Point I made before, if you're going somewhere where your life is dependent upon it and you're going into a situation where you're going to need a fighting knife, you know, you're probably going to spend more than 30 quid on something like that. Yeah, this is it. It just feels nice in the hand. It's beautifully balanced. If I can get it right, there we go. Nicely balanced. And overall, I just wanted a Sub-Hilt knife. And this is the one I bought. And I have to say, I'm actually quite impressed now with Mtech knives. Possibly be looking at getting a few more if they do anything that really appeals. But that's it. It just seems like you've got quite a nice variety. Again, a bit of a variety of grip. Going back to the proviso that I know nothing at all about knife fighting. And yeah, it's comfortable. This is beautifully nicely designed. It feels like a proper solid knife. And I am very, very pleased with it.